Welcome back to Thunder RC. Back out here with my Traxxas XRT. Nope, that is not an X-Max. That is an XRT rocking an X-Max body. Got every upgrade you can imagine from GPM racing, the HD arms from Traxxas, the GPM skid plate, basher bar, chassis brace, whatever you want to call it, GPM drive shafts, GPM shocks. I've got a hobby wing, Max 6 G2, 1250 kV, 5690 can in there. Running mod 1.5 gears, 22, 36. This thing's an animal on 8S. P&W RC, battery straps, and GPM motor mount. Let's rip it. This truck is truly a monster. Oh yeah, she's a monster. Wow, that flew far. Wow, she took every bit of that amount of punishment, y'all. This truck is a tank. The Traxxas XRT with the GPM upgrades is no joke. Strongest fifth scale truck in the world, for sure. I mean, this thing is no joke, y'all. I've driven them all, and this thing don't play. Look at that, y'all. GPM motor mount took every bit of that. And my gear mesh hadn't changed a bit. Beautiful stuff, beautiful. P&W RC battery straps held the batteries in perfectly. GPM center drive shaft held up. GPM shocks, these things are amazing. I could thicken the fluids, but I kind of like it a little loose. It's just kind of spongy out there. And with the chassis brace, you don't have to worry about the chassis slaps. I mean, that brace is just bulletproof. This chassis is not even absorbing the impact this brace is. Now, for some of y'all that asked the question on Facebook, why have a plastic chassis designed car and screw metal to the bottom of it? Doesn't it defeat the purpose? Well, to answer your question, no. When you have a solid metal chassis car, the chassis doesn't really flex hardly at all. So a lot of the impact is absorbed through the bulkheads, and eventually the chassis will bend. So the whole idea of bashing is to allow flex, but too much flex will break anything. So if you have a plastic chassis and you have too much flex, eventually you're going to snap somewhere in here on the bulkheads or whatever. So this brace, what it does is it minimizes flex. So there still is a lot of flex in this truck, but this brace helps create some more rigidity through the chassis, and that's the whole point of the brace. So it makes your plastic parts and components last way longer, probably 2 to 3 times longer, even with extreme bashing. So that's why you screw metal to a plastic chassis. Just to answer your question, a plastic car with the metal screwed to it is probably one of the toughest designs for bashing. About as tough as you can get. You've got a little bit of both factors working for you. So anyways, guys, do appreciate you. catch you next time. Let me know what you thought about this bash. Would you build one of your own like this? Go to gpmracing.com, GPM Amazon, and GPM eBay. Link in description down below. Peace out.